Ma'am, come on back again.
Oh, you want an example out of it? Let's see.
I'll make an example out of anybody. Hang on. You want to stand here?
You don't.
You want to stand here and be disrespectful?
No,
I will make an example.
Understand my situation. Like,
I don't care what your
I'm not
situation.
making no excuses.
Britney Davis is standing in front of a judge who is already running out of patience. She's on bond. She's been ordered to find a lawyer, and she showed up to court last time with her drug patch in her hand instead of on her arm. Today, the judge pulled up her test results, and what's on that screen is about to change everything.
Good morning, ma'am. Are you Britney Davis?
Good morning, yes.
And Miss Davis, did you get someone hired?
No, it's kind of expensive, but really expensive. I'm not even working right now. But I went through.
Who'd you talk to?
The legal aid. I put in an application for legal aid.
Okay.
It's a place that help you get a lawyer, but they say it could take 6 months to a year. So.
Okay. So did you talk to any other lawyers like I told you to?
The first 3 that I talked to, wow, I talked to like probably 8 of them. But the lowest there goes like $2,000 to start off.
Do you have the names of the lawyers that I asked you that you talked to?
You asked me that last time. I was on.
Right, and then I reset you to talk to them more or get someone hired. So
I talked to Brenshaw. I can't remember their name. Brenshaw. There's one that's brothers.
Why wouldn't you write that down and bring it?
I wasn't expecting that I had to.
So it looks like you weren't what?
I wasn't expecting that I had to.
So if you're okay. If I tell you to go talk to some lawyers and bring me the names of the lawyers you've talked to, and you don't think you can remember them, then I would think just common sense would tell you to write them down so that you could tell me that you did what I ordered you to do so that you wouldn't go back to jail. Right?
I did do what you ordered me to do.
Okay. So I ordered you to bring back the names as well, not just talk to them, but bring back who you talked to so that I know who you talked to and that you're doing what I asked you to do. Right? Right.
The cheapest ones that I've given you the last time I was here is the main ones that I was looking into.
Okay. But when you left last time, I gave you specific instructions.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Okay. So are you wearing your drug patch?
Yes, ma'am.
So it looks like back on second. So you tested positive since you've had that drug patch on for methamphetamine.
Davis looks confused. She asks what that even means. The judge reads it out loud. Methamphetamine, cocaine. The judge tells her to have a seat in the jury box while she prints out the results to look closer. But she doesn't wait long. She calls Davis back up and lays it all out. The drug patch was put on January 25th, the day before her last court date. She came in that day with it off, got tested in court, got the patch reapplied. And now that same patch is showing cocaine and meth. On top of that, Davis never brought back the names of the lawyers the judge specifically ordered her to contact. The judge had told her clearly, talk to lawyers, bring back their names. Davis says she talked to about 8 of them, cheapest starting at $2,000, but she couldn't remember a single name because she didn't think she needed to write them down.
What is that?
Yep. What does that mean?
I don't. But with the patch?
Mm-hmm. Looks like you tested positive for methamphetamine, cocaine. Hold on. Let me print it out so I can read it better. So last time you were in here, you had an issue because you had showed up with your drug patch in your hand, so they couldn't test it. So I tested you in court, and then I made you get the drug patch put on again and told you to keep it on. And then the drug patch that was put on January 25th. Which was the day before that court date. So you had one on, you had taken it in, you put it on, tested positive for methamphetamine and cocaine. Have a seat in the jury box. I'm going to have you tested this morning, and then I'll decide what to do. Thanks. Actually, come on, ma'am. Come on back up here. I know what I'm going to do. So, Ms. Davis, obviously it is a violation of your bond conditions to use any illegal substances, right? And so you tested positive for cocaine and methamphetamine on that drug patch, in addition to in the past not having it on correctly, and you didn't do what I asked you to do or ordered you to do also here. So I'm going to raise your bond at this time for those violations to $100,000.
$100,000. Bond raised on the spot. The judge tells her she'll keep her court-appointed attorney while she's in custody, and they'll figure out what happens with the case from there. Davis is sent back with the bailiff, but then she's brought back in. She starts talking. Says she hasn't been doing any drugs, doesn't know how the patch works, wonders if maybe it picked up sweat or something from the process. The judge isn't having it. She had already warned the courtroom she would make an example out of anyone who showed up disrespectful or making excuses. Davis says she takes accountability, but in the same breath says she hasn't done anything. The judge cuts it short. Go back with the bailiff. Britney Davis walked into that courtroom on bond. She walked out in custody with a $100,000 bond hanging over her head.
You will keep your court-appointed attorney while you're in custody. They'll be out to see you, and we'll just see what we do with your case at that point. You can go back with the bailiff.
Wow.
Ma'am, come on back in.
Oh, you want an example out of it? Let's see.
I'll make an example out of anybody. Hang on. You want to stand here?
You don't.
You want to stand here and be disrespectful?
No,
I will make an example.
Understand my situation. Like,
I don't care what your
I'm not
situation.
making no excuses.
Okay.
I take accountability.
Right. So you tested positive for methamphetamine and cocaine.
I don't know how the patch work, ma'am. I haven't been doing any drugs.
Well, you did something.
I don't know if that's like the patch pick up sweat. I don't know if that's like after the process or what, but I haven't been doing anything.
All right. Go back with the bailiff.